even after diluting this substance, it still will burn with 1,000% more thermal endurance than any other known fuel. It has a more powerful heat and brilliant flame. And because its source of dynamic energy has all the power of explosive nitro but does not explode, I have named it nitrolene.
And you're sure, Dr. Hartman, of your claim that we can extract this nitrolene using the same method as that used to recover oil?
There's absolutely no question about it, Mr. Einreich. You remember I've already demonstrated that to you.
Oh, yes, yes. You'll have your complete analyses and map of the location.
Right here in my desk. Let me warn you to guard this map carefully.
Now, here is our three-way contract, drawn up exactly as we discussed it, share and share alike. It's all ready for you to sign.
Einreich now. Schauber, find out which cabin he's in.
Right.
Name, please?
Einreich. Herman Einreich.
Well, your cabin is number 6, Mr. Einreich. Take the companionway straight ahead.
Well, Mr. Einreich, welcome aboard the Morning Glory, sir.
Captain Perrin, how do you do? How soon can we arrange a meeting?
Oh, lots of time. Pleasure before business. You go to your cabin, sir, make yourself comfortable. Napoleon! Napoleon!
It's cold whiskey, all right.
Napoleon!
Right here, sir. Right on the stroke of time.
You take Mr. Einreich's luggage to 6.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you later.
All your passengers aboard, honey?
Yes, your real estate friend was the last one.
All up the gangplank! We're getting underway!
Hey, wait a minute, I'm coming aboard.
Now, who is this holding us up?
He hasn't any reservation.
How are you, Captain Perrin? Don't you remember me? I'm Steve. Stephen Langtrys.
Steve! Where in the world you been all these years, son?
Oh, I've been around. And Jenny Perrin. I haven't seen you since you were that high. Say, what happened to those little pigtails I used to like to pull?
I'm almost 19.
Well, I declare. Hey, Arthur. Say, Captain, I'm going up to the landing. Have you got room for me?
Always room for a Langtrys, son. We find a bunk for you somewhere. All right, cast off your lines. Haul up this plank. Come up to the pilot house, son. I want to have a talk with you while we're getting underway. Welcome you aboard the Morning Glory and promise you a nice trip up the river. So join in, folks, get acquainted and have yourselves a good time. And we'll carry the spirit of the Matador right up to Duvals Landing. Strike up the music. So you're planning on opening a law practice in New Orleans, eh?
I'm already set up. Matter of fact, I'm working on a case right now.
Yeah?
Pop wrote me about a land deal that's...
Oh, I'm in on that land deal. So is Duval. Heinrich is offering us a whole lot more than that old swampland's worth.
Yeah, so Pop wrote me. Just who is this Einreich?
Oh, big speculator from New Orleans. He's aboard now. To close the deal with me and your dad.
I still don't like him.
And I don't like his deal. I'm suspicious of the price he's offering for swampland you normally couldn't give away.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm going to get my John Henry on that bill of sale before he changes his mind.
Nothing but room and flowers in bloom, far as the eye can see. Love to watch the river boats, paddle wheeling south.
Celeste's certainly putting on a good show.
She can handle her cards all right.
Yeah. And if we play our cards right, we can get our hands on a fortune.
Louisiana, nothing like Louisiana. Never a care will follow me there. It's a Lulu of a place to be. Love to watch the river boats, paddle wheeling south. Wanna dive with southern pride, melting in my mouth. Louisiana, nothing like Louisiana. Never a care will follow me there. It's a Lulu of a place to be.
The Mardi Gras boat race. Let's give him a cheer.
Just a moment.
Mr. Einreich?
Yes.
I'm Stephen Langtrys, son of Charles Langtrys.
Oh, come right in.
I understand you're on your way to make a business deal with my father.
That's right.
As attorney for my father and Captain Perrin, I'm rather curious to know why you're offering such a high price for swampland.
Very simple. I have a plan to drain the land and convert it into a resort.
Mr. Einreich, I've heard several rumors concerning this particular property. If you think it can be drained and converted into a resort, why not arrange a deal with my father and Captain Perrin on a partnership basis? They can furnish the land, and you or your company can finance the project.
That would be impossible.
Very well, Mr. Einreich. In the absence of any such arrangement, I shall consider it my duty to block the sale. Better think over my proposition. Good day. Say, Captain, when Einreich came up to make an estimate on the land he wants to buy, did you carry him on this boat?
Yep, sure did.
Was he alone?
No, there was a Dr. Hartman with him. Then they picked up a shantyboater, old Craig Cassard.
Dr. Hartman. Why, he's the scientist who was murdered.
Yep, he's the man.
And old Cassard was with them?
That's right.
That convinces me more than ever that Einreich's deal is crooked. Where does Cassard live?
Up the river, a mile or two.
You think you could slow down long enough for me to have a talk with him?
Oh, I got a schedule, and
Captain, this is for your own good as well as my father's.
All right. Go down tell Napoleon to get your boat over the side. I'll slow down to a drift when we get there.
Thanks, Captain.
What are we slowing down here for? You going fishing?
Never you mind. When I want full speed ahead, I let you know. Jenny, you better go below and keep the entertainment going full blast, so the passengers won't get curious as to why we're slowing down.
Okay, Pop. Oh, John. Keep the entertainment going good and lively for a while, will you?
I sure will, Miss Jenny.
And now, folks, a little number by one of the Buccaneers. Hey, hey!
Way down south in Dixieland, there lives a red-hot rhythm man. Gets the women one and all. He picks them up and he lets them fall. He got a system all his own and it never seems to fail. Here's the way he carries on when he's working on a frail. He goes skiddly-widdly-widdly-wab-bab-de-bib-bib, the moon is shining bright. I'd-loot-lad-looted-and-to give him the goodle, and I'm hunting love tonight. I got a pair of empty arms, you see, and a heart that's full of jive. And baby, if you swing with me, you'll know you're really alive. Skiddly-widdly-widdly-wab-bab-de-bib-bib, don't you feel it now? That rhythm will get you down somehow.
What's all this delay? I've got appointments to keep at Duvals Landing.
It won't take long. Mr. Langtrys went over to Mr. Cassard to see him about some important business. He's coming right back.
Rhapsody. Crazy rhythm make you go down Halloween, and then you slow down when you hear that trumpet play. You have heard sweet harmony playing in the minor key, but all that stuff will seem slow when you hear this rhythm, Romeo. You go skiddly-widdly-widdly-wab-bab-de-bib, don't you feel it now? That rhythm will get you down somehow. Come on, mama, don't be afraid. You'll find a night like this is made for skiddly-widdly-widdly-wab-bab-de-bib, rhythm rhapsody. Can you take it? Rhythm rhapsody.
Now he wants full speed ahead. Why can't he make up his mind?
Faster on moments like this. Does something happen inside you? Just at the drop of a kiss. Are you yearning to whisper, I love you?
Fine.
Certainly not. Sit down.
Does your heart beat faster on moments like this? Does something happen inside you?
Nice entertainment you have on this boat.
I'm glad you like it.
Are you yearning to whisper, I love you?
Cassard, aren't you?
What do you want?
I want to have a talk with you.
What do you want to talk to me about?
found out who killed Dr. Hartman, would it?
What's that got to do with me?
Plenty. Either you tell me what you know, or I'll tell the law what I know about who murdered Dr. Hartman.
You ain't gonna tell nobody nothing.
Steamboat's gonna ram Cassard's shanty, and I sure hope it does, Pop.
I wonder what happened.
I don't know.
We just ran down a shanty boat.
Full speed astern. I don't know. Somebody must have slugged me.
What's the matter, Captain? You hit Mr. Cassard's shanty.
What?
Mr. Langtrys was in there, and you run right smack through it just like it was an eggshell.
Half speed ahead. I know I was slugged. Somebody else ran down that shanty.
There's Steve, swimming. There.
Napoleon, go on the lower deck and throw him a line.
Yes, sir.
Like somebody didn't want young Langtrys to talk to Cassard. I wonder why.
Well, it's up to you to find out.
That was a close one.
I'll say it was.
What's the idea of the captain running me down?
He wasn't at the wheel. Someone hit him over the head.
Hit over the head? Where's Cassard?
I was watching when we hit the shanty boat. Cassard went under the boat. The paddle wheel must have got it.
Where's your pop?
Up the wheelhouse.
Obviously, somebody on this boat didn't want me to talk to Cassard.
Here's your coat, Mr. Steve, all pressed.
Thanks, Napoleon. Oh, by the way, did you tell anybody about me going to Cassard's shanty boat?
I sure did. That's Mr. Toller. He was mad about the boat slowing up, so I explained to him that you had some important business to transact with Mr. Cassard.
There you are. The next thing is, who is Toller? Do you know anything about him, Captain?
No.
It couldn't have been Mr. Toller. He was in the salon with me when we hit the shanty boat.
I guess that settles Mr. Toller.
Not completely. Maybe he has friends, and it wouldn't surprise me if they were somehow connected with Einreich and your land deal.
Oh, son, you have too much imagination. Maybe the shanty boat accident don't connect up with your land deals at all.
Just the same, don't you sign any bill of sale until you're sure. Pardon me, have you got a match?
Sure.
You're Mr. Toller, aren't you?
That's right.
I'm Steve Langtrys.
Glad to know you.
Enjoying your trip?
Oh, yes, I am.
Say, by the way, do you happen to know anything about the value of property around Duvals Landing? My father owns a good slice of that swampland, and I thought that
No,
maybe...
I don't know anything about Duvals Landing.
Well, thanks anyway. I thought you were one of those real estate men aboard, and that, well, maybe you might know.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Thanks.
Come on in.
What did you have Block bring me here for? Don't you know we shouldn't be seen together?
Never mind that. People are starting to get suspicious about Einreich and his land deal. We've got to get those maps from Einreich tonight.
What do you expect me to do? Steal them for you?
No, but I would like you to get me a master key to the staterooms.
How can I do that?
You're a very clever girl, Celeste.
Miss Elsie, we sure is lucky that we got this master key.
So stupid of me losing my key that way.
That happens to everybody sometimes. Well, there you are, ma'am.
Oh, now that you're here, would you open the window? It seems to be stuck.
Yes, ma'am, I sure will. Well, everything's set, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Napoleon,
Yes, ma'am.
don't forget your key.
Stupid of me.
Good evening, Captain.
Good evening, Mr. Einreich.
Do you mind?
No, sit right down.
And now, folks, an exhibition of the gentle art of nitroing. My friends say I have no mean ability. Personally, I think my ability's plenty mean.
Oh, steady, Napoleon. Since I've been throwing knives, I've only missed splitting the apple 3 times.
Oh, just only 3 times, that's...
He's almost as handy with a knife as you are.
Like to walk in the moonlight or park by the ocean. I yearn for devotion. I like to be loved. How I love to be cuddled. I can't do without it. Not 2 ways about it. I like to be loved. A stroll in the dark, a bench in the park, murder. Oh, what bliss. Take it from me, my life's gonna be one big endless kiss. With mind-free romance. Why don't you suggest it? You probably guessed it. I like to be loved. the park. Murder, oh, what bliss. Take it from me, my life's gonna be one big endless kiss. Would mind if we romance? Won't you suggest it? 'Cause you probably guessed it. Oh, I like to be loved.
Where's Schauber? They sent him down to the lower deck to do a little investigating.
By the way, Captain, I have that deed right here in my pocket. Would you care to look it over?
Yes, I certainly would.
May I join you, Captain?
Hello, Steve. Why, of course.
Heinrich's busy. Now's your chance.
I'm reading this quitclaim deed here.
Quitclaim deed? You're not forgetting the Acadian Pact, are you, Captain?
No. I'm remembering it.
What is this pact business?
It's an old agreement made between our families. Dates back more than a century ago. His family, the Langtrys, the Duvall family, and mine, the Perrins.
What's that got to do with your signing this deed?
The Acadian Pact stipulates that no sale of this land is legal unless all three families agree to it and sign the deed.
So I'm waiting to hear what his father and Duvall have to say.
I see.
Well.
Nice show, isn't it?
Very fine, Captain. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll turn in for the night.
Good night.
Heinrich's coming. Find Schauber.
Steve?
Hmm?
Would you care to dance?
No, not right now, Jenny. Excuse me, will you please?
Yes, sure.
Steve's worried, Pop. I think I'll take a walk around and see that everything's shipshape.
All right, honey.
Oh, good evening, Miss Jenny.
Good evening, Chief. Lose something?
Yes, with my bowie knife. I was smoothing off some slivers here a while back, and I had to go to the engine room.
You probably mislaid it. It'll turn up.
I could have swore I left that knife right here.
Me, Miss Jenny.
Why so jittery?
I forgot my deck of cards for the act. Left them in the room. I'm late, sorry.
Have Napoleon bring Steve to my cabin, and then get underway.
Aye, sir.
Put your arms around my back. Better, Mr. Steve?
Yeah, I feel all right. But I'd certainly like to know who slugged me.
Slugged you? Whoever slugged you must have thrown you overboard. Where were you when you got slugged?
I was on the deck. I heard a woman scream as I was passing.
I can't find Jenny. She isn't in her cabin or the salon. Was she with you?
No, but I heard a woman scream. It must have been Jenny.
Huh?
I remember. I was right here.
Jimmy! Napoleon, get some water.
You got hit on the head.
Quick, there. Easy now, honey. What happened?
There was a masked man. He choked me.
Now.
Mr. Einreich's body was lying right there.
Now, honey. Don't imagine things.
I'm not, Pop. He was lying right there, and I came in to see, and then suddenly the door slammed shut, and the masked man grabbed me and started to choke me, and that's all I remember.
Captain, you'd better take her to her cabin.
Yes, come here.
I'll have a look around. Napoleon, see if you can find Einreich.
Yes.
get the map?
No. When I got to Einreich's cabin, I saw Langtrys through the broken door. He was in there searching around.
Uh-oh. Do you think he knows why we're interested in Duvals Landing?
If he has Einreich's map, it's essential he'll know.
Want me to find out?
That's a good idea, but be careful.
Oh, I think I can handle Langtrys.
We can't learn anything about Einreich from these. Nothing here but real estate forms.
All right, Jenny. Lock him in the safe. We'll hold him for the authorities.
Captain, we have searched this boat high and low. We can't find no trace of that Miss Einreich.
And that settles it. Einreich was stabbed just as Jenny said. Then probably thrown overboard, murdered.
Murdered?
Hush, hush. Keep it to yourself. We don't want to alarm the passengers. Here, take the wheel. We're laying over in Ghost Bayou tonight, Steve. Do you think we ought to stand watch, just in case?
Not a bad idea.
I'm a rootin', tootin', double-barreled cowboy. I can handle pistols like you do a spoon. But at times like this I'm weak, and I lose my tough technique. I get mellow in the yellow of the moon. I can rope a steer and ride a bucking bronco. I can sing a cowboy song pert near in tune. But my balance I sure lose when we sit around the twos. I get mellow in the yellow of the moon. Get along, little doggies, I'm at home back on the range till the moon and you come out, and then I undergo a change. All day long I'm just a big bad boy from Brimstone, but at night I live on poetry in June. Anyhow I'm satisfied, long as you are by my side. I get mellow in the yellow of the moon. Though I'm as tough and hard as nails, I'm a softy round the frails. I get mellow in the yellow of the moon.
All tied off, Napoleon?
Yes, sir. She's all secure, Captain.
Cloud, singing out loud, dancing on air. Highs their rainbow, it's sunny and skies are blue skies. I'd like to fly over the trees, cotton a breeze, dancing on air.
You better take the first watch, Steve. Meanwhile, I'll get a little shut-eye. You better get a little sleep too, Napoleon.
Yes, sir. Don't let the ghosts scare you, Napoleon.
Them ghosts can't scare me. I got the advantage of them. I can see them in the dark, but they can't see me.
Below me, it's funny what love can do, gee. We're quite a pair, floating along, singing a song, dancing on air.
Beautiful evening, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You're the man that fell overboard.
That's right.
I'm glad they rescued you.
So am I. You're the girl who sings.
That's right, Celeste.
My name's Langtrys, Steve Langtrys.
It's a romantic name. I'll remember it. Is this your first trip to the bayous?
No, I was born at Duvals Landing.
You know him?
Oh, Batiste, I'm sorry.
Well, what for you scream, mademoiselle? I only want for to come on the boat.
But why sneak on board like that?
Well, I think everybody is sleeping. If I don't sneak, he wake up. So I tie the boat alongside and I come aboard.
So all you want is a free ride to Duvals Landing?
Well, and I have one raccoon skin here to pay for my ticket.
It's a deal, Batiste. You can sleep on one of the cotton bales.
Merci, mademoiselle.
I'm sorry this had to happen to interrupt your little party, Steve.
You can forget the sarcasm, Jenny. I think your friend Batiste came aboard for something else besides a free ride.
Oh, Batiste is a harmless old trapper.
Yeah, maybe.
I must tell Pop that Batiste came aboard.
And you can also tell him I'm patrolling these decks with my eyes wide open.
For whom? The new singer?
Yeah.
These funny little drawing, what that mean, Monsieur Duval?
Don't call me Duval. I told you I'm now known as Mr. Clayton.
Oh, I'm sorry, monsieur, I forget.
And don't bother your brain about what these drawings mean.
Oui.
There are people on this boat who would sell my land to strangers. Land that belongs to me. And not to my brother who drove me out of the landing. And those same strangers will drive you and your people out of the bayou.
But that must not be, monsieur.
If necessary, we'll kill them all to prevent it.
How you do that?
Below the deck, in the forward hold. If all those drums of gasoline were set on fire, they'd blow this boat to atoms. You go now, and wait for me in your rowboat. When I jump overboard, you pick me up.
Oui, monsieur, I go.
Batiste to blow up the boat. He's going to fire the gasoline in the forward hold.
Did you see who it was?
No.
on fire! Everybody come here! Get more hose, quick! Hurry him in! Start up the fire pump, quick!
I can manage to take care of that fire.
Come on! Put this fire! Wait till I turn the hose on! Don't forget to put it out! Here, Joe, take Jenny to her cabin. She's swallowed too much smoke.
No, what's the matter?
Now, don't go getting panicky. We'll have the blaze out in no time.
It's a good thing only one of them tanks had gasoline in it.
Now he tells me that...
Jenny's asking for you, Captain.
Oh, come on, son.
Fire do much damage?
Nothing that can't be fixed.
See the boat? Well, she is not all burned up, like you say.
No. They interfered with my plans, but I'll get even with them. I'll kill them all. I won't let them sell Duvals Landing. It's my rightful heritage.
I still say the man who tried to blow up the boat was Clayton. I remember checking his name when he came on board.
Clayton. Does that mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
I beg your pardon, Captain. The dancer, Jug, said I might find you here. May I see you a moment?
Well, I'm kind of busy right now, Mr. Toller.
This is very important to me.
Come in.
Well, I wondered if I could see you alone.
Couldn't it wait till tomorrow morning?
It's about Einreich.
I'm the captain's legal representative. If you have anything to say about Einreich, let's have it.
Where is he? Well, why all this mystery?
Einreich was stabbed in the back and thrown overboard.
Oh, I see. Have the police been notified?
No.
Why not?
We have no way of letting them know until we reach Duvals Landing.
Does anyone else know about this?
No, we didn't want to alarm the passengers. And we hope you'll help us to keep it quiet.
You can depend on me. Thanks for letting me know about him. Good night.
What do you make of that?
I don't know. He's pretty cagey.
Do you think he knew about the land deal that Einreich offered us?
Maybe. All we can do is sit tight and see what develops.
While you're singing the number, I'll come in with a fast routine like this. Hey. And then for a finish, we'll give Masako shuffle off like this. Hey. Hey. You get it?
Yeah, I get it. Look, Jug, I'm tired. Why don't you forget tomorrow's show and turn in?
Whatever you say, baby. Oh. You know, I'm getting all wrapped up in you, baby.
I only met you yesterday.
That's the way I work.
Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Good night.
Thanks, Betsy.
Come in. You sure nobody saw you come in here?
No one saw me. Einreich's been bumped off.
What? But who?
I don't know.
What about Einreich's map of the bayous?
Well, I've got a hunch that neither the captain or Langtrys has the map. Whoever killed Einreich has it.
Well, can't find what we're after without the map. You might as well quit.
Yeah? Well, not me.
When we get to Duvals Landing and the authorities start investigating Einreich's murder, the whole world's going to know there's something of value in those swamp lands.
Yeah? Well, suppose something happens to the boat or to Langtry and the captain before they reach the authorities.
How are you going to do it?
Leave that to me. Lots of things can happen to a steamboat or to the people who run them.
was that?
What do you mean?
The guy that just left your cabin, who was he?
Well, if you don't know, it's none of your business.
Just a minute. What's on those swamp lands that's so valuable you and that guy was talking about?
Oh, you're an eavesdropper. What else do you know?
Plenty.
Maybe you and I better come to an understanding. Come inside. You're standing in a draft.
Never mind that draft. We'll talk it out right here.
Well, we ought to make Duvals landing by noon. What are you so happy about? Could it be Steve?
Might be.
You want to see me, Judd?
Well, I heard something last night you ought to know about.
Oh, come in.
Listen, Jug just found out about our interest in the swampland.
Then we got to get rid of that vaudeville hand before he talks.
I just saw him go into Langtrys' room.
Get busy, Shopper. Celeste, put on a loud number and work fast.
Okay.
Have you and the captain got some kind of a connection with the land deal at Duvals Landing?
My father and the captain own some property there, if that's what you mean.
That's what I figured. Well, there are a couple other people on this boat who happen to know that there's something very valuable on that land.
Do you know what it is?
Don't you?
Just a minute, folks, please. Let me in. Let me through here, will you? Please.
He's still alive. Know anything about first aid? A little? All right, come on.
What's the matter here? Are you all right, boy? How did this happen?
He was shot. Came from that window.
Whose cabin is this?
Mine.
You better lock him up, Captain.
Him?
Well, this is his cabin.
And here's the gun.
What more do you want?
Ridiculous.
Einreich was murdered, another man disappeared, probably murdered, and now this. So far, you've managed to keep everything pretty quiet, Captain. Frankly, I'm very suspicious.
Now see here, Toller. As long as I'm skipper aboard this boat...
Take it easy, Captain. Maybe you'd better lock me up.
You didn't do this, Steve.
Captain.
What's the matter? The engineer's been murdered. Quick, the engine room.
Okay, Block.
All right, over here. Get that rope, Block, and tie him up.
A couple of more bins and we'll pass that old low-down shanty town. Then there we is, Duvals Landing.
Which reminds me, I'd better slow down. Half speed ahead. Half speed ahead.
She wants half speed ahead. Can't she hear? You're crazy. You wrecked the boat.
Tie down that safety valve. I'll give the fire more fuel.
Hey down there. I said half speed ahead. Answer me. Can you imagine that engineer falling asleep at this time of day? Napoleon, go down there and tell him I want half speed ahead.
Miss Jenny, half speed is what you get.
You can't do that. You'll blow up the boiler.
That's what we intend to do. What's your hurry, Napoleon?
I'm hooking it down to the engine room. Miss Jenny wants...
I'd like you to do a little favor for me.
I know, but I got to go on down to the engine room. I think I got a few minutes.
That's fine. Of course, you know Miss Celeste, the young lady who sings.
I certainly does, and she sure can sing.
That's right. I want you to deliver a message to her.
Yes, sir, I sure will.
Give it more fuel, all she's got, and then smash that feed valve.
He's going up fast. So is the boiler if you don't release that safety valve. In that case, this isn't a very safe place to be. Let's go. Get Celeste and bring her to the lifeboat. We'll meet Toller there. When the boiler blows, we'll put the boat over the side and get away.
Right.
Mr. Steve, I just got you away from that busted ball in the nick of time.
You sure did, Napoleon. No mistake about that.
Let's cut this loose.
The crane's going to pile us right up on shore.
Jenny, what happened?
I don't know. Somebody threw a tire on my face. I just can't get my breath. I'll be all right.
I'd better go down and explain things to the passengers before they all come up here and mob us.
Excuse me, Captain, I'm sorry, but did you see...
Into the lower deck. If Schauber tries to go ashore, stop him.
I'm sorry, Mr. Steve, it's too late. I saw Mr. Schauber and his friend in a lifeboat rowing down the river, and that Mr. Toller was with him.
Toller, huh? They'll try to reach Duvals Landing before we do.
Well, there's another lifeboat.
Launch it and stand by for us.
Yes, sir. No quicker said than done.
And that's how it is, folks. Now, I'll have the Paducah find this boat on the river, stop alongside and take you all aboard.
Oh, that wound isn't very bad.
I'll fix it up.
He's going to be all right. Toller's already on his way up to the landing to buy up Duvals and my father's property.
Now, what gives you the idea that Toller wants to buy any of that old swampland?
Remember the hunch I had about that property having some hidden value?
Yes, but what in the...
Well, I was right.
Well, what is it?
I wish I knew. Judd told me he overheard Celeste and Toller talking about it. That's why Toller tried to get us all out of the way.
That's right, Captain. I overheard Celeste talking to one of the men. She's in with him.
You mean that songbird I hired?
She crooked, ain't? She had him plug me. I'm not asking anything from you guys. Just a chance to get back at Toller.
Okay, fella.
Please, Judd, rest easy now. He needs quiet.
Cap, we'd better get to the landing at once and tip off Pop and Duval. Napoleon's launching the lifeboat now.
How about the passengers?
Oh, I'll fix all that.
Don't forget my material for repairs.
No, I'll send it down with the mechanic tomorrow. And Jenny, you stay here and manage things.
Okay, Pop.
I do not understand. The Morning Glory should have arrived 5-6 hours ago.
Well, perhaps the boat she sink. And the catfish they eat up all the passengers, no?
Why you say such a bad thought, Baptiste, eh? I guess she have arrived.
Surely this can't be the best dumping town, or is it?
Mademoiselle, the best hotel is filled up with guests. The second one is closed for repairs.
I told you all that.
But this place, mademoiselle, this place is full of history, tradition. The whole place is alive with the atmosphere.
Yeah, I can believe it. In a minute, I'll see them crawling out of the walls.
Merci bien, mademoiselle. I can see you have a soul. Please sign here with the pen, huh? You have come from the Morning Glory.
The steamboat had an accident. We came on by lifeboat. By the way, can you tell me where I can find a man by the name of Duval?
Jean Duval.
He owns most of the land around this part of the country.
That is the man you're looking for, Jean Duval. He lives about, several kilos out of town, that way.
Is there any place where I can rent a car?
Oui. Sawyer's Garage, down the street.
Thank you.
Show the mademoiselle and the messieurs up to their rooms.
Hiya, Pop. Son, it's good to see you. Hiya, Cap.
Oh, fair, Langtrys, fair.
You remember Napoleon, don't you?
Sure. One of the best farmhands in these parts. Till he became a worthless steamboater.
Oh, now, Langtrys, steamboating is an honorable profession.
About as honorable as shantyboating, I reckon. Yeah, we all sunk pretty low since the old river flooded and took away the plantation land. Finest land in the South.
Well, you don't have to worry anymore, Pop. We've got good news for you. Now, you pour out some coffee for us, and I'll tell you all about it.
All right, son.
Monsieur Clayton. They have come.
Who has come?
The people from the Morning Glory. 3 men and the Mademoiselle.
What do they want?
They go to the hotel. They want to know where it is your brother, Jean de Wally, lives.
Come on, we have a lot to do.
So that's the whole story. We think Einreich was killed because he was the only one who knew anything. Now I'd better get in touch with Duval and give him the same warning.
I hope he takes it. He's a stubborn old fossil.
Don't worry. When he hears what I have to say, he'll play along. Want to go, Napoleon?
I sure like to. Is that going to be a ruckus?
There might be. Mr. Sawyer?
Yeah.
I'd like to rent a car.
Where are you going?
Out to John Duval.
You don't need a car for that. Here he comes now. Your spare's all fixed.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you.
Mr. Duval, perhaps you remember me. I'm Steve Langtrys.
Well, what do you want?
I wanted to warn you against selling any of your property. There's a couple of speculators in town who might want to...
Now, look here, young man. Are you telling me what to do?
I was only trying to keep you from selling any of your swampland until you investigate.
I'll sell anything I want anytime I feel like it.
Maybe you'll change your mind when you hear what I have to say.
Officer, this man is annoying me.
What's the trouble? I'll make that bonehead listen to reason if it's the last thing I ever do. Well, do I get that car?
Yeah, but you'll have to wait till I give it some gas.
Okay, make it snappy, will you? I'm in a hurry.
Oh, Sawyer.
Mr. Steve, there's them 3 men that was on the boat.
Yeah, one of them's Toller.
Got that cab I phoned you about?
It's ready, Mr. Toller. Bring out 67. Sign right here, please.
What's the best way out to Duval's?
Well, he just now left here. Follow right along the ridge road. But don't take that dirt road that cuts in a few miles out. That's a bad one.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, how about that car? Sign right here, Mr. Langtrys, right here.
How much farther we gotta go?
Oh, I say we're about halfway.
I don't see any sign of Toller's cab, do you?
No, sir. Not a thing in sight.
Yeah, this is the place. Make sure that it falls across the road.
Oui, monsieur, I'll make that tree fall just where I want him.
That should keep anyone from reaching my brother until after I finish my business with him. And remember, no one must know that I've come back to the landing.
Oh, some people, maybe they see you on the road.
I'm not taking the road. I'm taking the trail along the bottom of the ravine.
Ah, oui, that is good.
Somebody behind us. You think they're tailing us?
Pull over to the side of the road. We'll see who it is.
Look, Mr. Steve, I think I see that cab over there through the trees. Don't see him. I don't think they went up the side road.
They must be still ahead of us on the main road. Come on.
That was Steve Langtrys.
Oh, I bet he was on his way to Duval's. Come on, get going.
might at least look pleased at seeing your brother after all these years.
Well, what do you want?
A lot of things. Well, see here, if it's money you want, I'm sorry. Plantation has been in the red ever since the floods.
Poor management on your part, Brother Jean.
Let's get to the point. What is it you want? Why, are you mad?
No. It's all quite clear to me. I see you, my brother, living in this house that belongs to me, keeping my books, losing my money. But that'll all soon be over.
Paul, put that gun away.
Stay where you are.
Paul, for heaven's sake, put that gun away.
You publicly denounced me as a renegade in order that you might claim my inheritance. Now it's my turn.
I don't see any sign of Toller's cab, do you?
No, sir. Not a thing in sight. Don't see him. I don't think they went up the side road.
They must be still ahead of us on the main road. Come on.
Langtrys.
Oh, I bet it was on his way to Duvals. Come on, get going. Paul, for heaven's sake, put that gun down.
No, my dear brother. You publicly denounced me as a renegade in order that you might claim my inheritance. Now it's my turn.
They showed it disappear.
Stop! Stop! Brake won't hold. Jump!
Is you still alive?
How about the car?
Right over there. A flaming cinder.
They can't move that tree.
There's a path at the bottom of this ravine will take us right to Mr. Duvals.
And we can still get there before they do.
Well, we won't have to worry about them anymore.
Maybe we ought to go down and make sure.
The cops will find out. We can read all about it in the papers. What's got me puzzled is that tree. Who put it across the road and why?
Think it could have been meant for us?
Could be. Well, we can't get by that tree. We'll have to go back and take the other road.
I got a feeling that something is wrong.
He must be here. His cars are out the side of the house. Come on, let's go around the back. Jean Duval, dead.
I sure had that feeling.
That must be Toller.
You guessed right, Langtrys. Well, you didn't waste any time, did you?
Just how do you mean that, Craig?
It's all very simple. You got here first and bumped off Duval before we had a chance to talk to him.
You know better than that.
Well, if you didn't, who did?
I wish I knew.
All right, fellas. We'll take them back into town. Maybe they'd like to tell their stories to the cops.
You know I didn't do this, Toller. And I'm not forgetting that engine room gesture your sidekicks pulled.
The time I finish telling everybody in town about Einreich's murder, you're shooting Jug Jenks, and now this, you'll be lucky if they don't hang you.
You'll never get away with that.
Put them in the car, fellas. I'll telephone the police.
Take their cab, Napoleon.
Phone the police. I can give them the number of the taxi. It's 67.
The police?
Sure. For a change, we're on the side of the law. Langtrys is the one who killed Duval, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Police headquarters, Chief Dumont speaking. Murdered? Duval?
Yes, Jean Duval, murdered by Steve Langtrys. He made his getaway in a cab, number 67. One I rented from Sawyer's garage.
Where are you calling from?
Duval's home. And you better get out here as quick as you can.
Well, who are you? Wait a minute, wait. Jean Duval's been murdered. Have the men watch all roads. Pick up Steve Langtrys. He's driving a taxi number 67. And have a car for me right away.
Yes, sir.
There's a black sedan parked in back.
Must be Duval's. We'll take it back to town.
Mr. Steve, you said that we is a fugitive from justice. Why did you say that? Well, we ain't killed nobody.
We've got a pretty good case against us, just the same.
May I ask where we're going and why?
Back to town to tell the captain what happened. I want him to set the police straight about Einreich's murder before Toller has a chance to make this case against me worse than it is.
And after that, where's we going and why?
Then we'll hide out in the bayous.
I got the proper place to hide. Rubenall's cabin. You know where that is?
Out there in the swamp someplace, isn't it?
That's right. And the old cabin is still standing. It's in a mighty fine shape. Hey, what are we slowing up to?
We'll use both of us going into town. You go hide out in Rubenall's cabin, and I'll join you after I see the captain. Here, take this gun.
You sure that you'll be all right?
Now, don't worry. Just do as I told you.
Anything you said, Mr. Steve.
I think, Monsieur McTaven, it's not safe for you if the law should come to the bayou to look for the Steve Langtrys. It's bad.
You think they'll come snooping around, do you?
Well, I think it's better we go to Rubenall's old cabin. No one she's lived there for a long time.
Well, then take me there. I'll look it over.
Well,
Hello, Jenny. Did you bring the Morning Glory to the landing?
No, I came up on the Paducah when she picked up our passengers.
Steve told me you had a tough trip.
Oh, we did. Where is Steve?
He went over to Jean de Balls to see him.
And it's time he was back.
I think we better do a little policing ourselves before we turn in this car.
What's on your mind, boss?
Help the police round up young Langtrys.
Where do you think he'd head for?
Not his home. He might try to hide out at Captain Perrin's. That's down near the landing somewhere.
Okay, we'll take a look around down there.
Keep your eyes open for that cab number 67.
I don't know whether Steve will be here or not, but I'm setting a place for him.
Well, I'm getting worried. He's had plenty of time to get to Duvals and back.
Hello, Jenny. Did you bring the boat in?
No, I came up on the Paducah.
What took you so long?
We've been getting worried.
We have a reason to be worried. When I got there, Duval was dead. Murdered.
Murdered? Got any idea who could have done it?
I know it wasn't Toller or his gang. They got there after I did.
Who's Toller?
A man who came up on the boat with two hoodlums. He knows as much as Einreich did about these swamps and wanted to buy Duval's land. But that's unimportant now. The thing is, I'm accused of murder.
You?
Toller wants to pin it on Napoleon and me. He has a case. Circumstances make it look bad.
Say, wait a minute. Dumont is chief of police of this town, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine. Why don't you go down and see him and tell him all about it?
And get held on suspicion while Toller and the murderer are running around loose? No thanks. I'll take my chances in the swamps.
But, son, that'll only make you look more suspicious.
I can't help it, Pop. I'd better be going now. I've got one of Sawyer's taxis parked up on Hill Street.
If you're going to hide out in the swamps, I'm going to fix you some food. It'll only take a minute.
Thanks, Jenny, but hurry it up, will you?
Son, where you going to hide?
In the old Rubenall cabin. Napoleon's waiting there now for me.
Company.
That's the car we're looking for, all right. Come on, Chopper. Hide over in that doorway. Langtrys might come back. Locke and I'll drive down to the landing and look things over. We'll go on down to the landing. Langtrys must be around here somewhere.
Here you are, Steve.
Thanks, Jenny.
Have you got a gun?
Napoleon has. Keep me posted, will you, Dad?
I will, Steve. I know where Rubenall's cabin is.
Thanks, Jenny.
So long, son.
Take care of yourself, boy.
So long.
Hey, boss.
Yeah.
That's Captain Perrin's house, all right. His name's on the door, but it's all locked up. Let's look around the shanty boats. Keep your gun handy. Wait a minute.
That looks like Steve Langtrys.
It is. Hold it. Get some rope, boss.